this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song by Florida Georgia Line called Smoke. And we end up cabling this on 4th fret to kind of match the recording walk through a couple things in root position. And there are a couple really cool ambient licks actually at the very beginning, kind of recur when the intro comes back, where you could play the open B string. And I'm kind of working this hybrid picking, so I'm using my pick for my bass and kind of a finger to play the other note of the lick. But you play the open B with the open E string, and then 3rd fret on the B string with 3rd fret on the A string at the same time, and then 3rd on the low E string with 2nd on the G string at the same time, and then you may want to play that 3rd fret on the low E string for an open G string, and then open D for a 3rd fret on the B string. So you got kind of opens together, and then 3s together, and then 3 and 2, 3 and O, and then O and 3, if you kind of dig on that. Kind of following a B note and a D note in the melody, and then an A, G, D, kind of an idea. And there's this other lead lick that kind of comes out where you may want to kind of play around with this lick too. We could play open G, 2nd fret on the G, open B, open G, and then 3rd fret on the B, 1st fret on the B, and then open G, 2nd fret on the G, open B, open G, 3rd fret on the B, and then open E, and then 2nd fret on the G. It's kind of a cool little lead lick through that too. So 2 0 0 3 1, 0 2 0 0 3 0 2, 0 2 0 0 3 1, 0 2 0 0 3 0 2, or G A B G B C, G A B G D E A. If you kind of dig on those notes. Or if you're just going to back up the chords through that part, you could start on an E minor chord. Normally you do that 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the D 2nd. If you strum all those together, it sounds an E minor chord and it sounds really sad. Now you may also dig on adding in 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high 3rd, making that an E minor 7. You might kind of dig on that voicing for the E minor. And then from E minor we'd be going to a C major chord. And normally you do that 1st finger on the B 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D 2nd, 3rd finger on the A 3rd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of C major. Now around C's in general, it can be cool to lift the 1st finger and make that a C major 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the B 3rd for C major 9. Kind of say some stuff around C. Or another way to play C major 9 would be doing 1st finger on the D 2nd, 2nd finger on the A 3rd, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. So you kind of dig on that for your C major. And then from the C, we can go into a G major chord. You normally do this 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the low E 3rd, 3rd finger on the high E 3rd. If you strum all those together, the beautiful sounds of G major. Now you may also dig on putting 3rd on the B string, pinky on the high E string. Kind of working that slightly more powerful G major. And then from the G we'd be going to a D major chord. And normally do this 1st finger on the G 2nd, 2nd finger on the high E 2nd, and 3rd finger on the B 3rd. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord and it sounds really happy. Around D's in general, you may dig on lifting the 2nd finger, always a fun finger to lift. Makes a D sus2, or you can add in the pinky on the high E 3rd for D suspended, and that way you can kind of say some stuff around the D chord. And through that intro progression, which kind of becomes our chorus, you may want to work just a down count on each chord, and you could do kind of a 4 on every chord, actually kind of an E minor for 4, C for 4, G 2, 3, 4, D 2, 3, 4, and I'm adding a little bit of right hand muting to that, kind of make that a little sneaky. So I'm taking the flat of my right hand and laying it down on top of the saddle, just to kind of make that little muted, just kind of digging on that through the intro. Or you could use a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we took E minor and just tried that a lot. You have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. There's a couple ways you could kind of apply that pattern through the song. You may want to just do a down, down, up, especially if you're just starting out, kind of an E minor, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, up, kind of an idea. Or you could split the pattern between the chords by doing E minor with a down, down, and then go to the C for the up, up, down, up, and then go to the G for a down, down, and then go to D for the up, up, down, up. So E minor, down, down, C on the up, down, G, down, down, E on the up, down, E minor, down, C on the up, down, G, down, down, E on the up, down, up. Or for myself, I was 16th note strum pattern through the song. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot at the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into 2 parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the E minor and do a down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 down. Then on the third beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, 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 down. So all together, you got down. This song too. You could do just a down, 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 kind of half the pattern on each chord. And you'd have E minor, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, B, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, B, down, down, up. Or you could split the pattern and do E minor with a down, 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 up. Then go to the C for the up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, 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 up. Then go to the D for the up, down, down, down. So all together, you got E minor, down, down, C, up, down, 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 up, D, down, down, D, up, down, 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 C, up, down, 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 up, D, down, down, D, up, down, down, down. And for myself, I was actually digging on another 16th note pattern. It's kind of a down, up, down, up, down, up, 16th note strum pattern. What I mean by that is if you take the E minor and do a down on 1 and an up on 4. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. And then on the second beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the third beat, you do it up on 2, up on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up. And on the last beat, you still do the down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, up, down, 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 want to do is take the E minor and do down, up, and then go to the C for the down, up, down, down. And then go to the G for the down, up, and then go to the D for the down, up, down, down. I'm really kind of digging on that feel myself. E minor, up, C, up, down, G, up, D, up, down, up, E minor, up, C, up, down, G. That intro, then we'll be going into our first verse. And our verse kind of starts on the E minor, and then we go to our G, and then we go to our C, but then we go to an A minor chord. And normally you do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second fret, and third finger on the G second fret. And if you strum all those together, oh, the sad sounds of A minor. Now you may also dig on lifting off the first finger, making that A sus 2 really open kind of thing. Or you could add in the pinky on the B third for an A sus, kind of unresolved kind of moment. That way you can say some stuff around A minors. Or you may dig on taking the regular A minor shape and lifting off the third finger, making an A minor 7. Or adding in the pinky on the high E third for an A minor 7. Or especially if you're digging on that other C major non-voicing, you may dig on an A7 sus. I'm doing the first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. Kind of working that for the A minor. And then from the A minor, we go back and kind of repeat that. Kind of half an E minor, half a G, half a C, half an A minor, and then E minor. Oh, and if you're digging on the downs, Sometimes I like doing 3 plus 5 if you dig on that kind of E minor 2, 3, G 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C 2, 3, A minor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, E minor for 3, G for 5. And then we do that 4 times. The last time we got the E minor to the G, and then we kind of stay on the C. And you can even do a build up on the C if you want to. And then from the C, we'd be going into our pre-chorus. Our pre-chorus kind of mixes up a couple of things. We start on the C, and then our G, and then our D, and then our E minor, and then our C, and our G, and we've got a big build-up on the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to kind of use that. And then from there, then we'll be going back into our chorus part, which is kind of like our intro. Now the weird part is to play along with the recording, instead of starting on an E minor chord, they're starting on a G sharp minor chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 4th fret, then now your E minor is really a G sharp minor, and your C is really an E major, and your G major is really a B major chord, and your D major is really an F sharp major. So we took it from the very beginning. We didn't want to use those intro licks, actually, kind of that opens, 3 and 2, 3 and 0, 3, opens, 3 and 3, 3 and 2, 3 and 0, and then 3. Or you may even want to use that lead lick, have that 0, 2, 0, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 3, 0, 2. Or you could back that with the chords. And you could try just that down idea, actually kind of working the 4 on each chord. Or if you're digging on the 3 plus 5, that could definitely be cool too. E minor 2, 3, G, C, G, 2, 3, D. Or you could do the down, down, up, down, up. Now working just the down, down, up on each chord. Or you may try half of it. C, G, D. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you could do just the down, 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 up on every chord. Or you could split that down. C, up, down, down, D. Or you could try the other 16th pattern. G, down, up, D. So you want to kind of find a way that works for you and kind of run with it. And from that intro, we'll be going into our first verse. So on our verse, actually, we can use any of those ways we've been talking about. Got that E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, G. We got a big C build up. And we want to just do downs through that part. And then from there, then we'll be going into our pre-chorus part. So we try our pre-chorus with a down, down, up, down, up. We have the C, G, D, E minor, C, G. Then we got our big D build up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of through that part. Or you could dig on the 16th. And then we have the C, G, D, E minor, C, G, D. Or you may dig on the other 16th. C, G, then we go into our chorus part, and you can work that with any of those ways we've been talking about. E minor, C, G, D, or you could split that A down, down, C, down, G, use the 16th idea. You could split that pattern. The other 16th. For our chorus, and then we go into our intro part. It's kind of a chorus tag, and actually it's that same progression. We just kind of keep our chorus progression going. Now, one other thing that I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, we throw in a bass note for the chord. So in the E minor you have low E for the bass, on the C you have the A for the bass, on the G you have low E for the bass, on the D you'd have the D for the bass, and on the A minor you'd have the A string for your bass. So we could try our intro with a bass down up on each chord. Kind of E minor, down up, C, down up, G, down up, D, down up. Or you may dig on adding basses and work it off a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or a bass, bass, down, down, up, down, 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 or a bass, bass, down, down, up, a bass, down, up, down. So we could even work just a bass, down, down, up on every chord. Kind of E minor, C, G, D, E minor, C, G, D. Or another way to do it is splitting the pattern. So you can do the E minor with the bass, down, down, up, and then go to the C for the up, bass, down, up, down, up. And then G with the bass, down, down, up. And then D with the up, bass, down, up, down. Sixteenth pattern, you could work it off a bass, up, bass, up, down, up, down. So you're doing the E minor with a bass, up, and then go to the C for a bass, up, down, up, down. And then go to the G for a bass, up, and then D with a bass, up, down, down. So E minor bass, up, C, G, up, D, E minor, up, C. Our second verse. So we tried that with a bass, down, up, down, up. E minor, G, C, A minor, G, then our C. Or if you're digging on the 16th, we have the E minor, G, C, A minor, G, C. From there, then we're going into our pre-chorus. So we tried that with a bass, down, up, down, up. We have the C, G, D, E minor, C, G, and our D build up. Kind of through that. Or if you're digging on the 16th, we have the C, G, D, from there, then we go into kind of our, or randomly, if you are digging on the other 16th, which I am, then you have the C, G, down, down, D, E minor, C, G, D, on that second pre-chorus. And then from there, then we'll be going into our chorus, and kind of our intro return, actually kind of our bridge, our last chorus, which is all that same progression as the intro. So you really kind of pick any of those ways we've been talking about, even kind of working the down idea, or working the bass down, up, down, up. Or working the 16th idea. Or the other 16th. Randomly, this is one part of the bridge where you may want to kind of just bring it back to just downstrokes actually. So you kind of hear like where things kind of die down a little bit, and that might help you build some energy to kind of kick it back in actually that last chorus. So you may kind of dig on that here when I'm varying it up too. Or if you know there's licks around these chords too, feel free to take this lesson kind of work with it. Great suggestion. So that's the basics of how you can strum through Smoke by Florida Georgia Line. So good luck. Hi, Hi, wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there's probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.